This is Dr. Marcus Stephen Tappan. I'm coming to you today with some safety Halloween tips. Halloween is a tradition that we all know and love. We've been all doing it since we were kids. But what I'd like to do today is to tell you something about some safety tips that might make your Halloween a little bit better. The first thing that I'd like to tell you is that it's always a much better idea, if you're going to trick or treat, to go to schools or churches or rec centers where they already have programs set up for your children. You can monitor the situation a whole lot better, and you can always come and go as you please. You can show up when you want to, and you can just do a much better job of having a good time with your children because the program is already set up. If you do choose to go and trick or treat in your neighborhood, one of the first things that you should know is that you should know your route and you should know your neighbors. You should carry a flashlight, and you should have your kids dress so that they're not encumbered by heavy costumes or heavy clothing that might trip them, or they might fall down and get hurt. You want them to be able to move freely. As I said, also you should know your neighbors. Go to the houses where you know people. You don't want to go to strange houses or people that you really don't know. Usually in a neighborhood, there's enough people that are there, enough neighbors that you've seen before, you know before. A lot of them have children, and it's always a good idea to visit them and to visit them first. Another good idea is to feed your children before you go out. That way, they're not as eager to eat the treats that you get along the way. What you want to do when you examine the treats is you want to spread a sheet or a pillowcase or something out on your floor or your table, dump out all the treats and go through each individual treat. Something that looks suspicious, what you want to do is discard it right away. You don't want to take a chance on something that's been open or something that just doesn't look right. You kind of want to stick with the candy that's wrapped and that's been sealed. Last but not least, and the thing that I want to talk about the most, is brushing. You want your children to brush their teeth before and after they eat the candy. The reason to brush before is because most of the time the toothpaste has a little bit of sugar in it, and when they eat candy, it might not go particularly well with the toothpaste, and it kind of just keeps them from eating a lot of candy because they've already had a little sugar in their mouth. They eat the candy or the taste of the toothpaste in the candy. But you should make that a rule. As long as you're going to eat these sweets or these treats, you want to brush your teeth before, and you want to definitely brush your teeth after. They get a lot of treats and they're going to be snacking on them. It's a good idea to maybe have periods of time when it's okay to snack on the candy. You don't want them snacking on it all day. And again, as I said before, you want to brush your teeth before, and you want to brush your teeth afterwards. This is Dr. Marcus S. Tappan, and these have been Halloween tips for safety. I hope you enjoy your Halloween. It's a family tradition. It brings the family together. It's a good time for everyone to have.